have in this piece characters on which they all have in common that they are all blind. They are blind by their obsessions. Everyone is manipulating everyone. We have here a sort of huis clos in which, in a way, too many characters are in the same room. It's a bit a joke, but I always say if you want to understand the piece, you just have to imagine a room with two people in the room, but there is no room for two people. So one has to kill the other one. The weapon they have is words and manipulation.
What's very particular about this work is the amount of recitative. There's a lot. For instance, when Handel did his version of Ezio, he basically cut the libretto down so much in the recitatives that it's basically mostly arias and the recits are very small. Basically, though, that makes Handel's Ezio, it's a wonderful work because of the arias, but the story doesn't make any sense anymore. Whereas with Gluck's opera, he cut down the original quite a lot, but he left huge chunks in. Valentiniano is a baddie, but he doesn't get bad music. What he does is horrible a lot of the time, but he sings very beautiful music because his emotions are true.
Also Valentiniano ist ein Psychopath auf jeden Fall. Also jemand, der für seine Sorgen und sein Leid also sehr viel Energie und Zeit aufbringt und sehr wehleidig ist, aber für das Leid der anderen eigentlich überhaupt kein Interesse hat. Der sozusagen von sehr niederen Trieben geführt wird, also Lust, also Vergewaltigung, Mord. Er scheut einfach vor nichts zurück und er nimmt sich einfach das, was er glaubt haben zu wollen in dem Moment.
Belongs to this family of the noble characters. When I say noble, I not only in terms of moral aspect. I hate moral characters. when they have no dark side, you know what I mean. And then here we have a fantastic lady doing lots of mistakes, and this I feel like is so human. They're using lots of shadows, lots of shapes of a single soul. Something is what is declaiming, something is what is in hiding. It's not that much decorative, it's more psychological use of shadows, yeah.
My concept is Mr. Bussal's concept. This time he wanted something to be more Baroque, and because the set is very simple. So the costume this time are quite opulent. For Valentino, the first one he appears with is a kind of red quilted satin things with the orange lining. We added some 18th century embroideries on it. And then he was supposed to have this negligee because it's the night and he's suddenly awake. All these singers in their own life, even Chenchik said the other day, I'm a Baroque guy even in my everyday life, and her own way, Sonia too.
Christian is always developing in his costume something that belongs to the character, not to belongs to the decoration of the character. So he's trying always to understand what kind of mystery he has in itself, and we are trying always to develop and to show this through the costume. You know, he is a real costume designer for theater.
As far as I remember, I had in mind to be a costume designer, and if tomorrow I meet with the child I was, I can look at him in his eye and said, I did what you had in mind. And this is nice.